What is up, everyone, and welcome to today's reaction video. And today's reaction was the winner of our home free Patreon poll, and the winner was the Northwest Passage featuring, I'm hoping I'm going to pronounce this right, Seán Dagher. It's Dagher, Dagher. I'm guessing that's what it's meant to be. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, and I apologize. But either way, I'm super curious to check out what this one is. It came out, I believe, about 3 months ago, I want to say. Yeah, about 3 months ago this one came out. I didn't get a chance to check it out because we went through Halloween and Christmas and all that good stuff. But yeah, this, I believe, is one of the last few in their kind of more sea shanty-ish vibe kind of ones, but I might be wrong on that. I have no idea what to expect going into this, so I'm super excited to check it out. As always, please check out the original video linked in the description below. Give the original a like and a comment, and subscribe to the incredible Home Free if you haven't already. And we are going to get into this and check it out. This is Home Free, the Northwest Passage, featuring Seán Dagher. Let's go. Each entered the forest at a place he himself had chosen. Where it was the darkest, there was no path. Joseph Campbell. Why does that quote sound familiar? Sorry, I paused it right as we started seeing there. That quote sounds really familiar. I imagine it's from a book, but I can't even begin to think of what one it was from. Very curious.
Westward from the Davis Strait, 'tis there 'twas said to lie, the sea route to the Orient, for which so many died. Seeking...
Coming straight in with the bass there, with on the died, just goosebump inducing bass right from the very beginning.
For which so many died, seeking gold and glory, leaving weathered, broken bones, and a long forgotten, lonely cairn of stones.
Come on, Tim. You can't just start off a song with Mr. Tim Faust giving us all of the bass. Like, it's like the last couple of Home Free songs I've listened to. It hasn't had as much of a focus on Tim just doing his crazy bass stuff. And it's like he's just sat there and gone, I'm going to remind them who I am. I'm going to remind them who they're dealing with. Because, immediately just wild bass.
Of stones. For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin, reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
Just pure, gorgeous vocals. Absolutely stunning vocals. I'm guessing this is Seán here. And when he came in with that first line, immediate, like, his voice is stunning. And then you're gonna have the rest of the boys all come in, backing him up, all singing together, and they sound so damn good. I don't know if it's just an acapella thing, or if it's just, I don't know if it's just a singing thing in general, that you just learn how to sing flawlessly with other people around you, how to really listen to the people around you. But like, I swear I've heard duets with plenty of singers, and acapella just does it better. When I hear a group like Home Free or a group like Voice Play or Pentatonics do a collaboration with someone and add that voice in, they do it so flawlessly that it feels like that person has just been a member of the group all along. And this is just a perfect example of it, because they sound phenomenal together.
West Passage to the sea.
3 centuries thereafter,
I take passage over land in the footsteps of brave Kelsey, where his sea of flowers began. Watching cities rise before me, then behind me sink again. This tardiest explorer, driving hard across the plain.
Yo, I don't know. I genuinely don't know what their thought process was going into this one. What they did when they sat down to arrange this one. What the conversation was, what the discussion that was had was as they put this together. But apparently along the way someone said, we're all just gonna drop fire vocals. Freaking fire vocals. And I find it hilarious that this is the first video where I wear my Adam Rupp t-shirt. And it's the one where Adam Rupp has had the least involvement so far, because I'm hoping we get a part where he sings later, honestly. But we've had no vocal percussion at all so far through this. And everyone is just killing it with the vocals. Tim sounded amazing. Then they had Seán come in with that chorus and everyone sang with him. And y'all know I love Rob's voice. That I am a sucker for Rob. This was just beyond chef kiss. This was amazing. And you can hear that kind of big, almost operatic style voice that he has on some of those notes, with the little wave and the little vibrato type thing he's putting in there that just sounds so damn good. Oh my god.
This tardiest explorer, driving hard across the plain.
Like, on that plane there, it's just the whole way through it. Just sounds stunning.
Hard across the plain. For just one time, I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin, reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea. And through the night, behind the wheel, the mileage clicking west, I think upon Mackenzie, David Thompson, and the rest.
Chance's voice is just built for this kind of song. This is just so classic pocket Chance kind of song. It just works so well for him. And this song here kind of draws a line under, for me, unpopular opinion, weird opinion, whatever you want to call it. I think if you were going to sit there and have a debate about which individual member of Home Free you would pluck out of the band and put onto commercial radio, throw them onto the radio with a song as a solo artist, and which member could most easily make that transition, do that kind of thing, and become just your average artist here on the radio. Not your average artist, but an artist that performs well on mainstream radio. I think that, yeah, there's definitely an argument to be made for Bastille, and this isn't talking about their vocal quality at all. This is just talking about their style. Argument made for Bastille, but Chance, I hear his vocals sometime, and I'm like, I'm an Ed Sheeran fan, okay? I'm an Ed Sheeran fan, and yet I'm like, oh yeah, Chance could do what Ed Sheeran does, but just better. Like, I like his vocals, that singer-songwriter, storyteller voice that he has. I feel like you pop him on the radio with a song that's got that kind of deep storytelling vibe to it, like an Ed Sheeran song often does, and this man would just be played on freaking repeat. He's just got the voice for it, and it works so well.
To the sea, and through the night, behind the wheel, the mileage clicking west, I think upon Mackenzie, David Thompson and the rest, who cracked the mountain ramparts and did show a path for me to race the roaring Fraser to the sea. For just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
How long are they going to hold that note there for? That just kept going and going. I was ready. I was like, all right, they're going to stop. Get ready to pop. No, they're still going. No, they're still going. And it just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous on that last note. But what I was going to say is I love what they've done with this kind of thematically in terms of like planning the video clip and that, because this, I believe, unless I'm very wrong, this is one of their sea shanty songs. You know, this is, they could have just as easily done this again, like they've done so many of the video clips, them on a boat, you know, sailing, all that kind of stuff out by the sea, and that, like, they're talking about the Northwest Passage that leads out to the sea. They're sailing out one last time. I think it's meant to be sailing, at least. I love the fact that in the video here, they haven't gone that way. They've gone with kind of this Western, not frontier, but like this kind of like out in the wilderness kind of vibe separately, to do something different with the video clip, to keep it fresh and to make us not feel like we're just seeing the same thing over and over again with every one of these videos. It's so well done.
Make a Northwest Passage to the sea. How then am I so different from the first men through this way? Like them I left a saddened life, I threw it all away to seek a Northwest Passage at the call of many men, to find there but the road back home again. For just one time I would take the Northwest Passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a Northwest Passage to the sea.
What a freaking stunning choice. Absolutely gorgeous choice with this song. And the thing that impresses me here, I'm going to try and go back. I'm going to look at where we're at. We're at 440, okay? I'm going to try and go back. Give me a second here to find the right spot.
For just one time.
Okay, right there. You don't even realize that it's happening, okay? But there is stuff kind of in the background. Or I need to hear more of it. Hang on.
I would take the Northwest Passage to find the...
It's not even, I couldn't even tell you properly what the difference is. I don't know whether, like, they have the basses just holding a little bit longer so that it sounds like it has more of a continuous sound underneath, and it's less clean, and it's less like, it more feels like it has backing noise to it and things like that. And then you come along to this section in like that we were just at, and it's the same kind of thing. They're doing the same line and they're all singing at the same time, but somehow this one is so perfectly clean. Like,
Passage to the sea.
It doesn't have that same kind of thing that's drawing the whole thing of it together. And I don't know how in a song where they have no backing music or anything, they've managed to create that illusion and that feeling of when the song does the kind of everything drops away and you have like normally they'll have just like one drum beat where it's going while the chorus is repeated, like the boom, 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 while the chorus is repeated. It got that same vibe where you drop everything else off and just focus on those words, and then we bring it in again with more oomph and more life. I don't understand how they did that just then, and it's messing with my brain because I fully expected to go back and hear like most people singing it and some people doing the oohs underneath it all or something along those lines, and there wasn't really. And yet this version, this section here of the chorus feels so much cleaner, and well, not cleaner but just intentionally silence in the background with their voices so crisp and clear compared to the other one which had this big full larger sound to it. It's incredible.
And so wide and savage, and make a northwest passage to the sea. For just one time I would take the northwest passage to find the hand of Franklin reaching for the Beaufort Sea, tracing one.
Piss off for a second, girl. That was stunning. That was absolutely what a choice. I was gonna say that I still want an Adam Rupp section in a song. I still hope we get a little bit, but we haven't. It's fine. I was gonna say we've had everyone else through this have their little moment, and Bastien has just been chilling in the background, just singing along with everything and joining in, and then you give him that just beautiful high part, and possibly higher than I think I've ever heard him sing before, or at least like it just seems that way because it's so focused on him. But oh my god, I wow.
For the Beaufort Sea, tracing one warm line through a land so wide and savage, and make a northwest passage to the sea.
Oh, I love that.
And make a northwest passage to the sea.
I love the mirror there and the parallel that you get in terms of like the whole video clip. We're getting this guy writing a love letter home, a letter home to the person he misses while he's out working. He's out doing his job, saying, if I can just get this done, I'll be able to come home to you. I missed you. Every day my affection for you grows. He's out working. He has to be out there to make the money. And then he finally, at the end of the thing, it's like, all right, I found this thing. I can finally come home. I'll be with you soon. And then we cut, and instead of being where we have been for the whole video clip, we're on the tour bus. It's literally the boys on the road, and the driver is the guy who is pining for his love back home. And it just gives you a look in terms of how, like, yeah, the celebrity life is glamorous. The life of fame and creating music and traveling is amazing and glamorous. But at the same time, it's one of those jobs. It's a very similar thing where you have to go away for giant lengths of time and find ways to maintain your relationships back home because you can't be with those people every day. And you miss them and you want to be with them, and you're happy and thankful for the life you have and for how things are going and how beautiful your life is, but you still miss that other element. And it's such a cool way that they did this video clip that I wasn't ready for. That was a stunning way to end it. Now we get the sound of the sea. 150 years earlier. Okay. Can I get some context there? What was the 150 years earlier thing? Where did that come from? Am I meant to watch another video clip directly after this one for that to... Either way, fantastic song. Gorgeous vocals the whole way through. Beautiful video clip. And I love the fact that this was like such a kind of simple video clip that told such a beautiful and deep story. Seán Dagher, man, his voice is gorgeous. And for a guy who I could be wrong here, he's got that look about him where it could be anywhere from 50 to 70, but he doesn't look like a spring chicken. And for his voice to be that clear and beautiful and strong at whatever age he is awesome. Absolutely awesome. This was ridiculously stunning. I absolutely love that. You'll jump in the link in the description below. Give the original video this a like and a comment, and subscribe to Home Free if you haven't already. Also, if you're able to, leave a like and a comment on this video and subscribe to this channel. It helps out so much. And check me out over on Patreon. Over there, I do weekly polls for the reactions I do here on the channel, just like the one Home Free one today. I also do weekly TV show reactions, a monthly movie reaction, a monthly live stream, and at the highest tier, you can get a guaranteed reaction right here on the channel. So check all that out over on my Patreon. We are currently running the polls for both the TV show reaction and the monthly movie reaction. So you can, if you sign up now, you get the chance to help choose and be a part of the poll to choose what the next entire TV show we're going to watch is, and what the movie of the month is going to be. So sign up now, get your chance to vote, and then enjoy the reactions. I will see you all in the next reaction video. Have yourself a fantastic day, night, morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time zone you're in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.